Nothing can go wrong. Oh no!
Okay, so I didn't really document a lot of things, but as you can see, a lot of things have come off, and this car is super intimidating. I had to kind of develop my own, you know, kind of like I don't know, storage system. Dollar General, Dollar Tree, $1.25, and basically I just put all the parts inside of it as I pull them out. It's easy to organize that way, you know, parts in here, depending on which sides I'm taking off, I just put them in there that way. It's easy to quickly assess which parts came from where. But anyways, this thing is so intimidating, man. I kind of run away from it. I had to look at several YouTube videos where I found some people that were able to take the head off without actually having to mess around with the Valtronics on this car. Yeah, I don't know why I own a BMW again. Actually, I don't. All right, so the head bolts are out. There has some bolts on the outside. I took care of that. Let me see if I can even move this. I can't move it, so there's probably some bolts hidden somewhere that's holding it in place. So I'm gonna patiently go around and check and see, but I am getting there. Okay, so Athena has been down. Very few people know. I blew this engine towards the end of the year. So anyways, I just been holding off trying to pull it apart. It essentially took me a while trying to diagnose and at least like pin down what I needed to do. Originally I just wanted to put a new engine and move on, but as time went on, you know, it took me some time. I processed it and kind of realized that, you know, I might actually be able to fix it. So after taking my time to diagnose it, I determined that I had I guess loss of cylinder pressure between 1 and 2. And at first I thought it was the valves that were burnt, but later on, you know, valves are fixable, so I decided I'll pull it apart. But when I pulled it apart, I realized that it was actually the head gasket that failed, and the way that it failed really sounded like, I mean, it really sounded like there was a, you know, rod knock, because pressure was building up in between the cylinders and was basically jumping back and forth, and that actually created a knock. I mean, not a knock, but a pinging under pressure. So that pinging sound really sounded like a rod knock. Very unusual sound, which is kind of why I took my time, you know, walked away from the car, came back, walked away, you know, took my time to really process it. And finally, I'm glad I did, because I didn't order an engine. I ended up pulling the head, and this is, you know, this is where I am. So currently, my plan is to basically do a couple of, I won't say couple, these are actually major maintenance things related to the N20 engine, specifically the timing chain. I kind of knew I needed to do it, but I wasn't too concerned because I religiously actually take care of this car and actually all my cars. So most of these components are actually not worn out. But the major thing is that these guides always wear out. There's a top one, there's another one on top. All of them are in immaculate condition. The chain is in immaculate condition. I could have probably done a whole season. Oops, fell in there. I could have actually done a whole season without having to replace the timing chain. But since I'm here, might as well do it. I am putting, you know, BMW parts back in. They did some modifications to the sprockets, essentially. So I got the upgraded sprockets and also the upgraded chain to go along with it, and put in the factory metal head gasket back in because, you know, well, even though it failed, I think it's just a matter of how I drive my car. The head is good, so I'm good. The turbo has minimal shaft play. Well, I won't say minimal, it has 0 shaft play. And it's, you know, I didn't see any oil leakage or anything like that. So the turbo is pretty good. And so it's going right back in without, you know, any kind of cartridge service or anything like that on it. So overall, this is the best case that I could have gotten. So super lucky, to say the least. And this engine is probably one of the most intimidating engine. I think BMW engines in general are very intimidating. There's a ton of wires everywhere, sensors. The PCM is sitting right over there. All of this stuff somehow routes and gets over here. Yeah. And not to mention the special tools you have to buy in order to actually safely disassemble these parts and safely also diagnose these parts. So we'll see. All right, so this is the tool. It's actually, I'm pushing it. I mean, it's pretty dense. And it's for cleaning and removing gasket material. It's my first time using it. I'm not quite sure. Oh, wow. Oh my God. Huh. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the camera and take a picture to have it before and after. Actually, I don't have to. It looks like I can take a picture. All right, so I'm currently taking pictures. Look at that. So let's see. Let's pick this area. And let's go with that. So, okay. Wow. This camera is not doing it justice. So I spent several days trying to figure out if this movement was normal. I actually ended up posting up on several forums asking for some inputs. It turns out that movement is normal, especially for a cold engine. Around the time I was working on the car, it was roughly about 30 degrees Fahrenheit. It was pretty cold, so that's normal. All right, let's see. Oh my God, it's been a while. Start this baby up. Yeah. Oh yeah, baby. I hear a vacuum leak. Oh, I see it. Right here. Come on, baby. Yeah. Hey, fix the vacuum leak. Shit sounds so good. Woo! Idle's good too. All that work. All right, moment of truth. Woo! Talk to me. All right, drive modes. Let's go to Sports Plus. Yeah, baby. Oh my God. Feels so good. Man, it handles really good too. Gotta burn off all that oil. She's alive. I can't believe this. I'll let it warm up before I do any kind of brake boosting or anything like that. But oh my God. Okay, so man, oh man, this has been a hell of a weekend. So let's see. Maybe the third time. It's a shine. Fire in the hole. Yeah. Alright. Moment of truth. There is a check engine light that came up. Probably for a bunch of sensors not connected. Alright. Turn off all these warnings. Yeah! She's awake! Trust me. Woo! So the Valtronics was messed up and I had to basically pull every single thing out and basically fix it. So now this engine is angry.
Made in Germany. Das war mal ein Begriff. Die Welt hat uns bewundert. Für unsere Produkte.
She's awake. Trust me. Oh my God. The power!